Nice to have you back here in my new video again. Today let's talk about the Hohem iSteady Q. This is a selfie stick, a portable selfie stick that has a built-in gimbal stabilizers on the top of the stick, and you can hold a phone in the clamp, and it can also be doubled as a single-axis rotator, so that it can fit nicely in your everyday content creation. This is what you're gonna get inside the box, and this is my hand. It's just so small. It is foldable, as you can see, and it has a single axis rotator on the top. And also there's a locking mechanism. It can unlock. As you can see, you can rotate a single rotator on the top. And this is how it looks like when you mount your phone in a single axis rotator. It is foldable, and it's a built-in Bluetooth remote controller. Want to know more about it? Keep watching. Let's unboxing the Hohem iSteady Q stabilizing stick. Box is quite small and compact, and it's colorful on the surface. Make the moment, enjoy it. iSteady Q stabilizing stick. And on the back, you can see what's inside the box. It's a single axis gimbal with extendable selfie stick, 360 rotation and tracking, integrated tripod, wireless remote control, one-click inception mode, one-click moment mode, and quick roll switch. This is what's inside the box: the iSteady Q, the charging cable, a pouch, and user menu. So let's unboxing the stabilizing stick. You can follow step, and you will get your hands on iSteady Q and master the selfie stick within seconds. Box is a storage pouch with Hohem logo on the surface, and also there is a USB-C charging cable. This is the main body of the stabilizing selfie stick. Look at how small it is. Looks like it's the same with my Google Pixel 5. And you can carry the stabilizing selfie stick in your hand. You can put it like this. Take it out, you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, built-in tripod that you can find. And you can put it on the table like a selfie stick, so it works terrific. Fold them together, it has anti-twist, so it's clever design as well. This is a single axis gimbal stabilizer. So the motor located right inside the top of the stabilizing selfie stick. So step 1, unfold the gimbal. So step number 2, unfold the phone clamp, the phone holder, just like that. So if you take it out, this is the phone holder, and you can stretch the both sides so that your phone fits nicely inside. And step number 3 is to clamp the phone in the middle and keep the camera on the left. Just like the ordinary gimbal stabilizers, better keep balance before powering on. As you can see now, it's stabilized. Unlocks the angle, and let's check it out whether it is balanced or not. The phone holder, right? Now it is balanced, and the camera rotates on the left of the gimbal. In step number 4, you can long press the power on button, the power on the single axis gimbal stabilizer. Other side, you can see a USB-C charging port with a charging indication LED light. Long press for 3 seconds. Okay, and now it has been stabilized. It's a single axis stabilizer. There's plenty of space that you can simply rotate your camera, your phone to whatever you want. It will compensate the rolling angle, the roll angle. But for the panning and tilting, you have to make it stable by handheld. Compensating the rolling angle of the video, having such a compact stabilizing selfie stick in your hand, in your pocket, is also a great user experience. You can also find a remote controller in the middle of the selfie stick once you have fully unfold this stabilizing selfie stick. Here you can see some buttons. You have to make sure that you can power on the gimbal stabilizer, and it will automatically get connected with the motor on the top, right inside this box. Okay, so let's try to see. You can rotate by long press the left and right button. Long press. You can also control the zoom in, zoom out with a native app of the Hohem gimbal stabilizer. The name of the native app is Hohem Joy. Here you can see it already find the iSteady Q, and you can connect and start. Before we get started, you can search with Bluetooth, and we find this Hohem iSteady Q in the list. Here you can see single tap to get connected with the phone, this device, with a single tap a button. Okay, now I'm recording a video in my studio. Here you can see you can rotate, You can rotate the screen right like that. You can also control the zoom in and zoom out by pressing the buttons on the top and the bottom. Here you can also see two buttons, one is on the bottom left and one is on the bottom right. Single press, you can start recording or take a photo. When you double press the button, you can switch in between photo mode or video mode. Now I'm recording the video mode, then double press, I will switch back to photo mode. On the right side, you can also see on the button, here the single tap, you can change in between the portrait mode and landscape mode, just like that. You can also double press to center the rolling axis. Triple press, you will enter in the inception mode when you are holding a selfie stick like that. Here I will show you like triple press. And it will slowly rotate and capture something. It will move around like 300 degrees, and when you press the recording, you can record in inception mode when you are holding a camera vertically. So this is a great design. Yeah, and after that, it will rotate back into portrait mode. And tap it again, landscape. There's another interesting fact about the Hohem iSteady Q is also you can use remote controller as a standalone remote controller because it is detachable. You can detach from the base and use it as a wireless remote controller. The walking distance is around 10 meters. And next up, let's take a look at the design of the app. On the as an option button, you can see you can switch in between the 1080p, the 720p. I hope in the future we support 4K resolution, but 1080p is editing friendly, especially on a cell phone. Photo size, you can use general, set different ratio, and timer, you can select to 3 seconds or 5 seconds. And grade, I would rather use the grade lines to help my composition. And zooming speed, you can change in between 1 to 100. Device name, you can see the name of the device, and also you can see the firmware version because you can also upgrade firmware with the Hohem iSteady Q or Hohem Joy app. Track the object, or you can track your face because the Hohem iSteady Q also works as a standalone desktop mode, which I'll show later on. And also you switch between the front and rear camera and turn on the flash or automatically, and go to the home page to see the tutorials, some other case study provided by the Hohem official website. On the bottom, you can see there is a gesture control. So with gesture control, as you can see, you can take a photo by showing a high five gesture like that, high five. And you can see it will automatically turn on the 5-second countdown timer and take a photo or take a video. On the bottom, you can also see something like a filter, a pixelization, invert, contrast, beauty, and original. I hope in the future you can add more filter. So shutter button, you can take a time lapse, take a photo, take a video. Another interesting fact about the iSteady Q selfie stick is there is a moving joint. You can rotate clockwise, put it like that. And you can see there is a built-in mini tripod on the table. Put it on the table, and now it is a single axis rotator. If you can put your phone on the top like that, you see that? Unlock. Now you can rotate your phone like this. And you can do this when you are vlogging yourself or just want to take a panorama with your cell phone. And you can also put your iSteady Q like this, turn on the built-in Bluetooth remote controller, and control it manually, or you can use the Hohem iSteady Q the app to use the face tracking to track your face to wherever you want, wherever you go. See that? Here you can see just turn on the Hohem app and turn on the front-facing camera. Tap the face tracking, and it will automatically detect my face and keep track of my face wherever you go. So here I will show you the side-by-side example. Record with the phone, and at the same time record behind-the-scenes video to share with you how does the face tracking works. Did you see that? Now to track my face. Now I have to check my face wherever I go, wherever I want. And it is quite sensitive. We always track my face to see that. I can even tap the record button to record a video for me. Yeah. So you can talk something, you can move around, you can just talk about something in your life and try to walk around, and it will automatically detect your face. Always put yourself in the middle of the frame. And you will see my pocket too a few moments later. You see that? Okay. This is how it works. Okay, this is how the face tracking works. The app can also not only can track your face, but it can also track some object in the frame and keep track of the object wherever it goes. Take a look at that. I'm gonna put the remote controller in the frame, turn on object tracking, track the object. In the Hohem app, we have a lot more options that you can boost your content creation. Here I use a gesture control. Here you can see I take a photo, for example, use gesture control, make a high five. And it will automatically give a countdown and take a photo for myself. Do you see that? And that is to say, this is not just a selfie stick, and it's not just a single axis gimbal stabilizer, but it's also a single axis rotator that can track your face with your phone. It's multifunctional and everything works pretty well. Another great feature about Hohem iSteady Q is the ease of use about the workflow on your daily blog. There is a feature called Moment. In the Moment, you can see you can create something like Inception or a panoramic video, start motion, a fantastic rotation, dolly zoom, Inception, and whatever you want. You can create something like a template. But more than that, you can also turn it on or off, turn the music on or off. And for example, we use dolly zoom, and you can also set the parameters of the auto dolly zoom range, like the zoom speed, and the time, and something else. And Moment, you can also have something else. That is a smart motion time lapse. So you can rotate and see what I can see. The panning angle, record duration, the view duration, and click on start. It will automatically create this amazing time lapse for you. Now I'm vlogging myself with my front-facing camera of my Pixel 5 without stabilization. As you can see, it's quite shaky, especially you can notice the rolling angle. Coming next, I will unlock the Hohem iSteady Q and power on. Can you hear the sound? Okay, so first I can shot in the vertical mode, just like that. Here you can see the video looks a lot more smoother. And I can also use the remote controller rotate as horizontal. And by isolating the rolling angle, you can see the footage looks a lot more smoother, a lot more stabilized. Everything works pretty well. I put my selfie stick the longest length, just with front-facing camera, in the giant screen, vlogging towards the front-facing camera. Everything looks pretty awesome. And you can even shot in Inception mode by triple press the button, like that. As you can see, it rotates slowly and steady and capture everything around me. But yeah, you can capture the backward. This is how it works. This is how does it works. It's quite amazing. Coming next, I'm trying to running with the Hohem iSteady Q and my Pixel 5 front-facing camera. Let's try how it looks this time. Here's another tips for you. You lock the rotator like this. You can still rotate the phone clamp at 19 degrees apart. For example, this shooting horizontally and rotate vertically. Rotate horizontally rotate vertically. If you just want to use iSteady Q as your daily selfie stick without single rotation. And that is all about the greatest and latest features about Hohem iSteady Q, the single axis selfie stick that has an inbuilt single axis gimbal stabilizer. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to thumb up, subscribe, and hit notification bell. Talk to you soon. Until next time, bye.